My challenge in this video is to make one of the buy low, sell high videos in quick durations of time. You will see the movements go through very quickly for me to accomplish such a case. Starting off with Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame, going back to early May of 2015. But what happened here? This is motivation to have deep buy orders and sell orders in place. The price at the time was $234. That's where the entry would be in. Enter a deeper buy order. And maybe some deeper ones as well below such. And although I know it doesn't hit, I'd be putting buy orders in at about $25 and $50 if people are going to be doing those type of mechanisms. So we need sell orders as well. Let's place a few of them in. And outside of any short-term ones, that looks good to start with. Just have a whole bunch of them in the area. At 233, I could put another sell order in. And do so roughly at about here. So now what we're going to do is quickly go through these changes and see the markets move, and you're going to hear a whole bunch of buy order hits and sell order hits as markets move to those locations. Start off slow before the first sell. Followed by another one at 303. The buyback occurs at 262. And then we'll move the horizontal right up a little bit. Oh boy, okay. So how many, and you know what, this is unlucky because 172 is the low. It goes down to 174, but hey, you still get 228 and 207. And there's a sell right off the bat. That's normal. After a big capitulation move like within such. Just the sell orders a little bit here. Okay, so a sell order hits. Not quite. I mean, I wish I didn't move the 287 up now, but 258 you get. No need to change the orders because I'll just buy it back at 229 and then more at 203. And I might as well sell at 227. That's pretty much where I put my order in. So 228 even because that's a rounded number. Not quite a hit there. I'm just going to pause it to the play. And it didn't take long to sell at 258. Again, further at 287. 288 will go. Then again at 322. Again at 352. Oh, did 425 hit? You know what? It most certainly did. Big volatility right now. Sell order 425. I don't want to buy back until like really cheap. Scroll this back a little and look at the buy orders. Adjust them a little bit. Now I'm going to ensure my next sell order is correct. 533 seems fine to me. That's a decent gain of 100 points on high volatility. So then let's go to the next trade. And I'm going to take two buybacks here. One at 346 and 305. Turn those buy orders into sell orders. And with several moments passing from the previous move, it finally manages to get up to 397. Move that to 356. But rather get a beautiful sale near a top at 467. I could buy back now at 424, but I'm looking for even a smaller, better deal that I think could come into play somewhere around 400 even. And in spots like this, sometimes I'm just going to take the bite and get back in at 418.5. Even though I know it's usually a mistake when I do that, and 400's probably going to hit. Nope. Got the sale. 460. Beautiful. 461 as I round it. And I'm just doing these numbers in a spreadsheet. 1 indicating buy, 2 indicating a sell. And I'm using even numbers, except for the point where I took market price, which was a 418.5. So, you know what? We'll just make it 418. And then in another video, we talk about position sizing is when we'll put this in a spreadsheet later on. Just the buy order. Back to this key point. That ends up hitting. As does the lower buy order at 356. Sell order hit at 411. Which is immediately, or not immediately, but the next play is a buyback. 369. And after crying that I didn't have a buy order on the lower end there, my next sell is 421 many days later. And many, many more days go by with this long, long sideways range. Sell at 467. Let's check our sell orders just to make sure that they're fine. 533 is, I think, okay. But I think I'm going to want to place one around here in the gap of the buy orders, although I don't think it's going to come in these areas. Would be a little more like this now. So the next trade took little time to buy back at 426, 427. Oh, I could have got a lot more than that. 461. But I got a piece of this buy order in at 428. Last time I played conservative, I got my sell order here. This time I don't play conservative, and it goes up to 465. No sell there at this point. Thus, I had to wait for it to go back to 471 in this maneuver without buying back here. Up to 537 or 534 is the next sell point. And again at 6 1/4. What a nice move so far. Going from like 400 change to 600, like it's something you do in a couple of weeks. Let's ensure the sell order now is fine. And you know what? Almost 760 is almost right given the volatility. Although if it settles in, you're going to have to lower it. Missed opportunity on this buy back to 590, but it sure as heck did hit. 762. After this play developed, the market started to retrace a bit, so a buy back at 628. Almost 3 weeks go by without a single trade. And then 3 weeks after that, so a month and a half goes by, and you get 2 more buybacks in at 537 and 484. Beautiful volatility. Time to place some new orders in. And the market didn't get quite up to 594 here, but it got to 595 there, so there's a sell order. Sorry for the choppy delays, but the market's not doing too much right now. Do I want to adjust the orders? Maybe a little bit at this stage because of the lower volatility, but not much more you can do but wait. And that is to a sale of 654. And it barely hits the sell order at 751. Next trade comes in at an area I didn't have a sell order, so I'm just going to take 820 and put a buy order in, say, down in here. But 820 now. Bitcoin's rising. Good time to check sell orders again. Yeah, I need some more. That's what happens when the market goes up. And it didn't take long to go up to 903. Then another fast move up to 1058. Nice fall to 926 to get one buyback, something we haven't had in a while. In fact, there was 6 sell orders consecutive in a row. 2 buy orders enter here, 817 and 751. What I'm going to do with that 1167 is just move it up a bit like that, because I think that's important to do. Some of your buys that are really cheap when you think a market's going to go way up. And we got 900 we'll round it to. Took some time, but 1067 is hit, and it already retraces immediately. And there's times in real life where you're going to miss it. See, oh, it was nice I sold. I could have bought back at 917. It's up to 980 now. Now let's put my order in and hope it hits. Which didn't take too long to do so. Sell order back at previous high. And sell such there at 1060. Market tops at 1295. Got the sell order in at 1292. Then this wild happening brings a buy order in place, followed by another. And after failing the missed sell here, thus not getting the buyback down here, I got the sell order now at 1138. Rally goes up to 1357 for a sell order. I want to move this one up a little bit more. And get 2 sell orders, 1520 and 1838. And again at 2254. And we're in need of sell orders again. And it's a buy order that hits at 1769. Big bull market at this stage, so you'd want to sell this near the previous high. Then adjust the sell orders a little north of such, while looking at so many dead buy orders along the way. But the 29 and 38, we just want to move them a bit further out. That looks better. And we'll move to the next trade, which is a sell at 26.17. Get our buyback. Get another sell at 28.92. Again at 32.14. So goes it again at 39.59. And after missing it on a 56.43 sell order, a 32.49 buyback does occur. Sell it back at 43.5. And again at 56.44. Place some more horizontal raise to realistic sell levels, I guess. And continue on forward. Selling at 70.98. With the buyback at 59.86. A sale at 71.97. As well as that of 92.17. Again at 11,309. Again at 14,157. And what will be the highest sell at this point, or in this video, at 18,374. And I think the buy order will come in next. It didn't take long for it happened there. Then the buy at 10,479. Followed by a sale at 12,907. Buy order fell at 96.07. 96.08 rather. Followed by more buying at 83.57. And again at 70.71. But it sells back after a beautiful rally at the 85.44 handle. And again at the 10.010. And this sell order so close, but yet so far off. No sell for you. Oh, you want to try it again? No soup for you. How about wait to get a buy order fill at 82.62. And I move this sell order down one leg too lower because after you missed the no soup the first time, I should have moved it back. That's something I like to do. Next trade. Buy at 7,030. 70.30. And then get this sell order in at 80.67. Put the buy order under a multiple hit 6,600 time, although I know it pierces well below. But not until after this sell order first at 94.27 gets filled. Oh, I wonder if this buy order will fill anytime soon. Oh, it does. As does 66.55. And this 57.18 buy order, well, I guess she's still awaiting, and that's where we stand on today's market as we look at this right now. Maybe you'd want to lift it up a little bit to about 57.87. And in, well, one of the next videos, I'll paste all of this data into a spreadsheet, starting off with buys at 234. And seeing the market have some phenomenal moves to the upside. Now, the volatility started to increase as time went on, or less trades. But that will also work as far as looking at sample size and how much you'd be selling and buying with each one of these transactions. I'd like to thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.